Hey everybody, this is Brian B here with Double B Marketing, and what we're going to go over is basically how to fill out this excess proceeds spreadsheet and what I'm actually looking for when we're dealing with excess proceeds, or sometimes it's called overages, or sometimes it's called surplus funds. And basically, what that is uh, the county has an auction. The auction and they auction off properties for people that are behind on their taxes. When the property gets sold, right, the only money that the county is basically supposed to get is what the taxes that are owed, and then the rest is what's called excess proceeds. And so basically, I'll give you a list like this, right? It'll have the parcel number, the first name, last name, sell price, excess proceeds, the amount of the excess proceeds, the sell date or the record date, and that's the date that the deed was recorded in the tax office, or the date that the property sold, depending, what they're giving on the list. Then there'll be county, right? That's which county that this tax list is from, and then there'll be the state, right? So which state is this tax deed list from? And then I'm gonna need the owner address, right? The city, the state, the zip, email, if possible, and then a couple phone numbers to contact that owner. And then if they don't have that, maybe the person is deceased. So then we'll start going with the relative name, right, and then the relationship to the person who owns the property at the time it was sold, and then if there's any email or phone number that they have. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm looking for with this, right? And I will refer to this right here, right? This is basically saying that I'm looking for someone that has a on this list. Let's just go to the list, right? So on this list right here, right, you can see that there is these amounts. For this list, I only want to skip trace the ones that are $14,000 and $500 or higher. So this right here, there's no need to skip trace this. There's no need to skip trace this. There's no need to skip trace this. This one right here, right? This Charleston Heights, we would skip trace this because this is $14,500 or higher. Another thing to qualify, right? At whatever the time of this video, right? It needs to be 2 years or less for you to skip trace it. So right now at the time of this video, let's say we're in 2020, right? I wouldn't skip trace anything that is in 2017, 2016, right? It needs to be 2 years from the date you're doing it, right, and behind. That's it. And preferably, let's say it's September 1st today, 2020. We wouldn't want to do something that is September 1st, 2018, because that means that has expired. So, two qualifications. It needs to be maybe 2 years, right, out, and it needs to be $14,500. All right. So if it hits those qualifications, that means we'll skip trace it. Now, right? How do we fill out this? So let's say I was doing this. This would be one of the first things that I would do. I would come over here, right? Take the parcel number. Parcel number needs to go on there, right? The name of the person, if it's there, right? For this, the owner, it's probably like a business. So I would come over here, and you know what? Let me do one that's not a business. So you can see, we'll do this one right here, right? So we'll come over here. We're going to take this parcel number, This is the person. So that's Peter Holland. A lot of times this is put in, you know, last name and then first name. So his name is Peter Holland. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Holland. First name is Peter. And a lot of times I will even put senior because that helps identify it. Now, the sell price, sometimes we might not have the sell price. We don't know what that is, right? But we know the excess proceeds. So this is what we really want. And so that's the excess proceeds price. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make this a dollar sign. Boom, right? Then we're going to go back and the sell date, right? That's going to be December 12th, right? Or the deed recorded, the date the deed recorded, it's either or. So right, so we got that, and I'm gonna go ahead and change it so it looks like this for me, just so it's easier. All right, the county, right? This is Clark County, and it's in Nevada. Clark County, it's in Nevada, right? The reason this is important because I need to know where the property is located, right? This is gonna help me, right? But I need to know it's in Clark County or in Nevada because they have different, every state, every county has different rules. And so I need to know which rules they'll abide by. And then this is where it's going to come to where the skip tracing is going to come into place. This is going to, the skip tracer will come in and provide all this information. Now, the reason why I need all this into one spreadsheet is because I need to know what goes with what, right? And so that's the way that I'm looking to have the projects done. We'll do one more just so you can see a different type of list, and then you pretty much have the gist of it. So, right, we'll do this one. This is another list right here. That's Clark County. Right, so we'll go to this list here. Take the list. Boom. All right. So now we have the list. What do I need to do? Right. First things first is sometimes they call the parcel number, they might call it an APN number. So what we want to do is we're going to come over here, right? We're going to look, we're only going to do the ones, right? If this excess proceeds, right? We're only going to do the ones that are $14,000 or higher. All right, so let's see this list right here. On this list, there's nothing that's $14,000 or 500. I'm glad I did this. That means we don't have to add anything on this list because it doesn't qualify, right? So then we'll go to the next list, right? If we're going to the next list, let's try something in San Diego. All right, here's the excess proceeds. It's this draft right here. A lot of times it's listed. All right. So this is right here. Come over here. We're going to, first things first is we need to get the parcel number. What's the parcel number? See, and you can see up here it says DFT parcel. right here. Here's the parcel number. Boom. So we're coming over here. What's the person's name? Smith Allen D. All right, so it's Allen D. Smith. The sell price. Does it have a sell price? It actually has a sell price here, right? Put that in, excess proceeds. The sell date. Does it have a sell date? Here it is, right? Date issued, date of deed, document number, right? Boom, we have it. County, San Diego County, right? And even if it doesn't, we'll go over this in 1 second. So San Diego County, and I know San Diego County is in California, right? And then the rest of the stuff, the skip tracer will find. Now, let's say it doesn't have this at the top, right, where I know it's San Diego County. If you just take the root part of whatever you're searching for, copy that, and then paste it in the browser, it's gonna take you to the tax assessor's website. And so you'll find, it says right here, this is the San Diego County Treasurer, right? And then if you want to get what state it's in, right, go to the bottom and find the mailing address, right? And it says right here, San Diego, California. So that's how you find this information. Now, right, if some of this stuff, right, for example, the most important stuff that I definitely need is I need to know this excess proceeds. I need to know the sell date. I need to go to accounting. This stuff is the most important, right? Not necessarily the sell price, but the rest of this stuff is important because I need to be able to identify where you're getting the information from. So I hope that helps, right? Also, a lot of times, the list, we'll provide the list. So, and a lot of times we'll provide the county. So you can see like from this list right here, I'm letting you know this is San Diego County. I'm letting you know that this is Orange County. Only thing a lot of times that the people will have to do, whoever's working this list, is you just have to fill out this part. And you don't have to do it this way. If you have a program that can automatically do it, right? That's great. You might even find a way that's faster. But I am just saying that it needs to be like this. So as I'm scrolling through tons and tons of lists, I can identify the stuff quickly. So thanks for your time. Enjoy your day, and wish you the best.